try and score when given the opportunity.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's grabbed over the middle by White.
Jackson's pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And his throw is incomplete. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Jackson from the shotgun. He hits White, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And the ball is knocked out.
Lamar Jackson.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Jackson now. It's hauled in by Lee Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2.
We got this. Check 52. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Get down.
They'll try the draw. They are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them, because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Throwing again. Jackson. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
54, right there, right there. 54.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's White. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
He can't hang. He's not gonna get me.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way down. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And give him a gain of 37.
14-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by Joseph is good. And they'll make a small dent in that big deficit as it's down to 27.
Patriots 3.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take.
And this is caught at the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a strong first half from the veteran QB, Derek Carr. His 5 touchdown passes have him on a record pace. As for the call of the second half, we'll turn it back over to Brandon and Charles.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this is secured by the Patriots. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
The Tampa Bay defense coming back out now. They don't need to change much. They have played well. They've really outplayed this offense, haven't they?
And it's a lot of fun for a former defensive guy to see how they've managed to bounce around, make plays, and put their team in position to win a football game with great contribution from the defense.
They're just looking for more of the same right now.
51. Who that?
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. It's caught on the right side at Smith. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Running from the gun with Henry. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucks 29. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
A
6.
shotgun handoff to Henry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
He was taken down behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
The Bucks with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. From the gun, Jackson got his man complete over the middle. It's White. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Jackson operating from the gun. Flushed out right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Fumble on the play.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
Cars.
You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
Carr now on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
694. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Yeah. Here we go.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the... That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete.
Calvin Johnson, 60.